adjust to the tone of voice or the vocabulary that you use, or depending on, or I guess it refers to changing the tone of voice or your vocabulary depending on who you're speaking to or who you're writing to.
Before I came to Miss, I didn't really understand what, or I had never heard of the language register before. So only when I started talking to TNI students here did I even hear that word, register, high register. So for me, I guess I'm a little unclear about the precise meaning of register. High register seems more formal, maybe more academic, more scientific in some way. The register is more casual or more expressive, more earthy, and sometimes even more vulgar.
I think that I don't consider language registers very often in day-to-day life. I think that different situations bring out different registers. And talking with different people brings out different registers, but it's not a conscious decision.
I'm aware of my language register on a daily basis in my classes because I'm in the interpretation and translation program. And so my professors often tell me to raise my register or adjust my register to whatever text I'm using, and depending on who I'm interpreting, use a lower register with my friends and family. That's basically that's what I use it.
High register would be something like a news the state of the economy. So, for example, in the current economic crisis, we feel the effects of the housing credit crunch, and this has had a detrimental effect on the lives of many Americans and has reverberated, around the world. And low register or something similar would be, man, this housing crunch really sucks. This credit crunch really sucks. I can't get a job, and I'm broke.
I think a high register in both language and writing is one that you would use when you're trying to convey that you know something about a subject, or that you have a certain degree of sophistication, whereas using a low register is usually your day-to-day way of speech. I think for a high register, you would sort of envision having like a thesaurus, kind of saying, I know which word I want to say, but I'm going to use this one instead, because this one sounds a little bit better. So instead of saying like, what's an example? Instead of saying something like, I want that, you might use something like, desire.
Okay. So, as you can see, people are normally not really aware of language register, or you automatically change your register or adjust your register depending on the context. But the first girl, she's in TNI, and she said she's like aware of the register on day-to-day basis because I guess her teacher tells her to do so, because when you interpret at the huge conference, and if you're not aware of register in daily basis, then you might say something really inappropriate, accidentally. So I think that's interesting. And and it's also in other languages, not only in English. For example, in Japanese, there are higher register, lower register, and it also it's also something to do with cultural norm. So in Japan, you are not supposed to call someone who's older than you with their first name. You would say even in this classroom has like in their respective language, are there any registers? Volunteer?
Well, at least in my culture, the way that you refer to your mom or to your dad needs to be in really respectful way. You have to say sir or Mrs. or yeah. So I have noticed that in other cultures, for example, in the Chilean culture, they just talk to the dad and mom like really, yeah, like talking with a friend or something. It came to my attention when I went to Chile. I noticed that.
Anybody else want to be shared? Wahi?
Yeah, in our language, in our culture, we also have, as you said, let's say for professors, we usually, I mean, we even generally we use their last names. We don't call them their first name. And we have some extra, some special words which used as a prefix for professors, for example. And also like even with our friends, the one who is having a doctor degree, that something like that. So we don't call them anymore, with their first name. We try to call them with their last name and try to. I mean, this is considered good. If you just call them with the first name, it's like something people don't really see it as a good sign, and it's kind of a rude thing to do.
Okay, so now after we talk about what is important about register and why it is important when you are writing and doing the language things, I think you guys already got the general idea about what this register is. So we are going to do a fun activity, which is
Just before, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead.
Just before you continue, and now that you're summarizing what is registered and what is not registered, can you also consider as register those particular words of every region or country, like for example, well, in Spanish, to say friend, you say amigo, but like a very casual language, you say, instead of say amigo, at least in Honduras we say alero. Oh, she is my alera. It's like she is my friend, but nobody else who doesn't live in who does not live in Honduras will know what alero is, because it's like regionalism. Do you call slang as well,
It's
or
like a
do you
slang.
call
I think it's more
Yeah.
dialect, like within your like same language, but like people use different words. I
Yeah.
guess in
Yeah.
Japan.
But
Yeah,
those
yeah,
is
something.
also
Well, I think you can
fall into
consider
the-
that as a register. Well, like doesn't matter how, like now I'm speaking, I have a certain standard of register. And what you just say is more, if we consider as an English way, as I understanding, I think that is kind of like slang thing, and it's not necessary to be low register, but it's happened for like daily life happen to what you say, and it's you kind of your language. And if you want to put that into a register, it's kind of middle register.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the main question there is if you will use a little or a little on a piece of paper that you're writing.
No, not on a piece of
Okay,
paper, but
I
in
think
general,
yeah,
in
in
general,
general.
are those, I don't know, I
Mhm.
call them like regionalism words.
Yeah, I
Or
think
slang.
it would be considered kind of a lower register because it's like, in English, in England or Australia, they'll call a friend a mate. We don't do that in the United States. They're a friend. So it's, it's lower register because it tends to be slang words that we do that with.
Yeah. And I will mention something later on, but there is nothing exactly say, yes, you are right, you are doing high register, or no, you are wrong, you are doing low register.
Depends
Like
on the
it's
context.
just it depends on the context, and it depends on when and where you use. And I will explain a little bit more later. So before we jump to the conclusion, let's have fun exam first. I'm going to